watching. They're always watching. Oh god. Oh my god. I started watching one time and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. You sit there and watch it, you have no clue what's happening. So like, I'm just gonna keep talking the whole time. And then I get pissed off because the refs are being silly or dumb. So I absolutely say it on the video. I'm glad they liked it. They just reset the clock. The other ref is late, so 4.5 minutes until we start still.
Wildcats coming to the tournament with a 1-1 record, looking to advance to the next round with a win over this scrappy-looking Mounds View team. If they win this morning, they get to play one more game right after this. If they lose, their state run is over. Peyton takes the tip. Kara gets the first ball. Kara works her way into the basket, lobs one up. No good. Lex with the rebound, tosses one up off the glass. Does not go. Mounds View with the rebound. Mounds View dribbles it off their foot. Calls a jump ball, Mounds View ball. Mounds View on the inbound, works it in. Kara on the defense. Takes a big screen, good switch by Jaden. Tosses it up, Peyton deflects it. Jaden gets a steal, works her way up the court. Comes in left-handed, dishes off to Lex. Lex kisses it off the glass, but doesn't go. Mounds View with the rebound. Travel. Kara with the inbound to Jaden. Jaden kicks it out to Lex. Lex over to Peyton. Peyton loses the handle for a second, but grabs it. Works her way around the top of the key. Keeps going all the way around with the right-handed layup. Cannot put it home. Lex with the rebound and the secondary shot. Doesn't go. Mounds View with the rebound. Works her way up the court. Mounds View fires. Doesn't quite go. Close one though. Jaden grabs the ball, forces the jump ball. Wildcats ball. Peanut butter plasters into Jelly. Jelly works her way in, gives it right to their team. Nobody knows what she was looking at. Oswald kicks it out, passes it around. Lex with some stand-up D. Can't quite get it. Jaden takes the switch. Out of bounds on Mounds View underneath. Chisago ball. Peyton passes it and Jaden. Lex dribbles into the middle but loses it. Peyton gets dirty in there, forces a jump ball. Mounds View ball underneath. Oh, they catch her backside. 22 with the shot. Can't put down the easy one off the glass. Jaden works her way in. Kicks it out to Ruby. Ruby's got nothing. Moves it out to Peyton. Peyton works her way into the middle of the court. Out to Jaden. Takes a foul up top from number 32 on Mounds View. On the ground. .52 in the first half at 0-0 still. Jaden, call, design. Peyton picks it up. A little bit of a crazy roll there by Moundsview. Peyton works her way to the basket. Lex on the inside. Works her way up. First 2 points of the game for the Wildcat. Lex puts it in off the glass. 2-0 Wildcats, 15-10 left in the first half. Peyton snags it off the pass from Moundsview. Maintains possession, works her way up. Works her way around the outside. Out to Lex. Dribbles to the inside. Gets her own rebound. Puts it in. 2 more points. Wildcats up 4-0. They called a moving screen, it seems like, on Moundsview. Wildcats ball on the side. Peyton takes the inbound. A few subs coming in. Lily going in for Peyton. And Mariah going in for Ruby. Lily inbounds it to Jaden. Not a good pass by Jaden. Tosses it up into no one. Moundsview can't control their own speed. Causes a travel on herself. Lily again on the inbound. Tosses it to Jaden. See if they can get something working here. Expand this lead a little bit. Jaden works her way into the center. Too much traffic there. Trying to force something. Moundsview hops on it and causes the jump ball. Stays with the Wildcats. Time to run a little inbound play underneath. Kara on the inbound. Let's see whose number they're going to call today. Lily works her way to the middle. Moundsview snags it. Kara off some hard D. Hops in there. Causes jump ball again. Some aggressive D diving on the ground. Moundsview inbounds. 13 looks scrappy here. She works her way in from the outside. Had no chance at that shot, but tosses one up and gets a foul. 2 shots for Moundsview. Shots for Moundsview, number 13. First one gets tossed up, no good. Couple of subs for Moundsview. Tosses up her second one. Absolutely nothing there. It's got to hit some rim, turned over, Wildcats ball. Lily inbounds to Jaden. Jaden brings it up the court. Inside to Kara. Kara tosses it up. Not quite enough. Moundsview rebounds. Kara up on the top for some defense. Trying to cause some sort of turnover here. She snags it up. Can't leave those treats there for Kara. She'll snack on them all day. Kara inbounds for Jaden. Jaden turns, scopes the field, sees what she can do here to get things started. Nice little pass over to Kara. Kara tosses it up. Got nothing. Lily on the inbound, or catches the secondary there. Up off the glass for Lex. Nothing goes. Moundsview rebounds. Lex doesn't take any of it. She grabs it. She's got the fast break. Left-handed layup. Kara puts it in. 2 more points for the Cats. 6-0. 10:23 left in the first half. Little moving screen there on Mounds View. Refs don't notice it. Get away with that one. Jaden on the rebound. Kara again ties it up. Turns it over. Be Mounds View ball underneath. A couple of subs for the Cats here. Got Ella coming in and Charlotte replacing Lex and Lily. Charlotte covering the inbound. Kara gets a little tip on it. Mounds View swings around to the top of the key. Got nothing. You can't do nothing about that defense that Kara brought today. Mounds View can't control it. Kara tips it out of bounds. Mounds View ball underneath. Got a little motivation for the Wildcat bench, cheering their team on. Mounds View inbounds. 14 works it around the other side. Got a wide open shot. Can't kiss it off the glass. They can just not catch a break today. Chisago tips it out. Still Mounds View ball underneath. Oh, Kara jumps the pass and snags it. She is seemingly all over the court today, picking up every loose ball and causing jump balls left and right. Works it around to Charlotte. Charlotte works her way in. She lets one rip, gets tipped by Mounds View. Mounds View rebounds. Peyton coming in for the Cats, replaces Ella, giving her a little water break. Mounds View on the inbound. Mariah jumps the pass and snags it. She'll take it up herself. She says no thank you. Pass it over to Jaden, not quite. Jaden saves it, comes right into the announcer. Turns it over to Mounds View. Quite the save by Jaden, just not quite enough in that effort. Kara tips it, Mariah on the fast break. Going in for the right-handed layup. Little too hard on that, Peyton rebounds, puts it back in, 2 more points for the Cats. 7:18 left in the first half, Cats lead 8-0. Kara is just not giving any space to these point guards. Charlotte works around the outside. Mounds View tosses it up, no good. Peyton on the rebound. She says, get out of my lane. Peyton wants some of her own, gets tripped up by number 32. Shakes it off. On the ground foul. She was salivating over the sight of that glass and put that second point in for her tonight. Ruby coming in and Ella for the Cats. On the court you got Peyton, Charlotte, Mariah, Ella, and Ruby. Peyton gets nothing, sees Mariah on the outside. Mariah takes the inbound over to Charlotte. Charlotte back to Ruby. Ruby controls it on the outside. Works her way right to the basket. What an opening. Cannot capitalize on that. Mariah on the backside grabs that rebound, passes into Ella. Ella off her own foot, can't quite control it. Out on Charlotte, trying to grab it, puts it on the line. Bouncy ball. Woo. 5:42 left in the first half. I thought the Cats had 10, but maybe I'm wrong. Appears they have 8. I'm going to have a word with the scorekeeper over there. Ella gets her pass jump by number 22. 22 in for the layup. Can't quite bring it down. Peyton with the rebound. Coming back strong for the Cats. Works her way in with the left hand. Peyton draws a foul on the ground. Got the inbound on the side here. Peyton will take the inbound. Peyton into Ruby. Oh boy. Peyton works around the outside. Meets a brick wall. Charlotte moves a little too quick and commits the travel. Seems like almost everybody got moved out there for the Cats. No, just a couple. Moundsview inbounds from the backside. Mariah got some hard defense. Tosses it in the middle. Ruby grabs it for a second. Can't quite control. Stays with Moundsview underneath. 4:08 left in the first half. Moundsview inbounds. Oh, got a little double dribble action there. We'll take it. Wildcats ball going the other way. 3:47 left in the first half. Lex is going to inbound the ball. Brings it into Lily. Lily's taking it up. She works her way up the court. Little spin move there. Another spin move. Looking for Ruby down low. Not quite there. Still scrapping for it. Moundsview maintains possession. Lily pops it out of there. Moundsview still's got it. Got it open to the basket. Get a little too excited. Ruby hops in there and snags a loose ball. Not quite good enough. Ruby touched it on the way out. Moundsview's ball on the inbound. Moundsview on the inbound. Catches one down low. Mariah picks up the foul. Helps avoid 2 easy points for the Moundsview. Moundsview on the inbound again. Keep finding that person down low. Number 1 tosses it up. They cannot get one to fall. Ella brings up the ball. Slows down the pace a bit. Looking to set something up here. Lily with a big old moving screen, but the refs see nothing. Lex brings it in. Double dribble. Moundsview ball. Moundsview brings up the ball. 2 minutes left in the first half. Finds number 32 in the middle. Still can't get it to fly. A little over the back on Moundsview, but nothing Ruby can't handle. Lex comes flying across the court, coast to coast. Ruby on the rebound. Still can't put it home. Moundsview maintains possession. Ruby says she'd like a piece of that and says, "Thank you, ma'am, I'll have that." Ruby causes a jump ball. Wildcats take possession. Lily and Lex can't decide who's going to do the inbound and who wants to take it up. Jaden enters the game for the Cats. Lex brings it slowly up the court. Swings it over to Jaden. Jaden stops, finds Lily down low, can't control it as she gets clobbered underneath by 32. Wildcats maintain possession, have a chance for an inbound here underneath the hoop. Coach Jason calls a little box special, and we'll see where it gets them. Jaden catches it, loses possession almost instantly. Mounds View had control of the ball, no jump ball. Should have dropped back. 20 seconds left in the first half. Mounds View brings it in. Still trying to work around the outside. 10 seconds left. Works into the middle. Mounds View turns. Got nothing. Ruby tips the ball away. 2-1. Jump ball. That ends the first half for the Wildcats. Second half begins, 8-0 Wildcats. Mounds View inbounds. Big old hug from Mounds View there. I think that was her semblance of a screen, but ref doesn't know what's going on, so he let it go. Mounds View maintains possession. Inbound on the underside here. Kira covering the ball. Looks like they got almost nothing. 13 whips it. Absolutely no chance of going in. Peyton with the rebound. Peyton says, I'm out of here. Works away to the middle. Kara gets the ball, whips it up. Mounds you with the rebound, no go. Kara snags it, takes it away from him. Works away across the line, heads it over to Jaden. Jaden goes right up the gullet. It's got nothing, kicks it over to Peyton. Peyton off the glass, doesn't quite get it, gets a second chance. Hits it again, over the top this time, too much. Moundsview brings the ball up the court. Oh, Kara gets a piece of it. Chuck tips it up to Lex. Lex goes up to the middle. Fast break points for Wildcats. 2 for Alexa. Wildcats lead 10-0, 18:30 left in the second half. Peyton with the help defense. Doesn't quite get there in time. She puts her on the ground so she knows her place. Peyton takes a foul. Moundsview shooting 2. First shot for Moundsview. Tickles the bottom of the net, just not through the inside of it. No basket. Second shot. Corrects herself this time. Moundsview gets our first points on the board with a second free throw. Wildcats lead 10-1. 17:37 left in the first half. Jaden picks up the ball. Kara works her way into the middle. She's got nothing. Kicks it out to Peyton. Peyton dribbles, takes one in. Off the glass, doesn't quite have it. Kara battles for it, causes a jump ball. Stays with the Wildcats underneath. Coach Jason calls the play llama for Ruby. Ruby feints, comes around the backside. Not quite enough. Moundsview grabs it, works their way up the court. Kara on the defense. Moundsview works their way onto the inner side, gets the shot off. Kara with the rebound. Kara thinks Peyton's gonna grab it, lets it go, turns it over to Moundsview. Moundsview works her way up to the court on the outside. Jaden keeps her contained. Ruby grabs the ball off of a terrible pass from Moundsview. Ruby gets caught up on the outside, finds Jaden. Jaden whips around the outside, hits the give and go to Ruby. Ruby off the glass, too much. Came in a little too hot, dribbles off of the Wildcats' leg. Oh, I correct myself. Somehow that hit a Moundsview player. Wildcats maintain possession underneath. Kara on the inbound, looking for someone to pass it to. Finds Ruby underneath. Ruby tops it up. Doesn't quite get it. Moundsview rebounds. Passes it up. Lobs it forward. Peyton gets her fingers in there and tips them out. Looks for a little bit of help. Kara commits the foul. Moundsview shooting 2. After what clearly right in front of me was a moving screen, it wasn't called. Moundsview will benefit from this situation. 15:30 left in the second half. Moundsview tosses out the first one, no go. A sub for Moundsview. Looked like 23 wasn't ready to quite leave yet, but she reluctantly heads off the court. 13 tosses up the second one. Moundsview has 50% on free throws for the day. Wildcats still lead 10-2. 15 minutes left in the second half. Oh, Lex works her way hard to the basket and draws a foul. Jason calls a little flood special, and Alexa works her way around the outside. They line up for 2 shots for Alexa. Alexa with the first shot. Nice form. Gets in the drop. Wildcats up. 11-2. 14-17 left. Ruby and Kira go to the bench to take a breather. Lily and Mariah step onto the court for the Cats. Lex with her second shot, doesn't quite get her. Peyton with the rebound, finds Lex on the outside. Lex can't control, gets turned over. Moundsview works her way up, they got a fast break. Peyton on the defense, can't do nothing about it. But Moundsview misses. Jaden with the rebound, works her way up the court slowly. Trying to slow the pace down a little bit here. Jaden finds Lexa. Lexa works her way in, drains it from inside 3 feet. 2 more for the Wildcats, 13:34 left, 13-2. Lily sneaks in, snags it, rips it out of her hands to avoid the jump ball. Lily whips it out to Jaden. Jaden sees Lily underneath. Lily turns, fires off the glass, doesn't quite get it. Mariah hustles back, plows through a would-be screen, and snags it out of her hands from the backside. Mariah works the ball up the court. Passes it over to Jaden. Jaden's got some space around the outside, looks for the give and go to Mariah. Catches her. Mariah can't quite finish. 2 shots. Moundsview rebounds. Ooh, good passing by Moundsview. Peyton says, no thank you, I'll take that. Causes another jump ball. 2 subs for the Moundsview team here. Got another one of those backdoor plays. Oop, they get caught. Jaden and Peyton swarm her, but get called. Moundsview underneath. See if they can get something rolling here with that 2-point. That's what they got. Down 11. The inbound goes straight to Jaden. She snags it up. Jaden with a nice give and go. Lily decides to let one rain. Nothing. Jaden with the rebound on the backside. Doesn't go. Moundsview grabs the rebound. Moundsview working their way up the court. Nobody on the point guard. Decides to let one rip. Nothing. Mariah and Lily fighting for it underneath. Force it out of bounds. Moundsview decides they need a little break here. A little timeout. 11:14. 11:14 left in the second half. Wildcats lead 13-2. Moundsview not being shy about the play that they're calling. It's just that Chisago has no idea what that play is. Calls horse, works it in the backside. Moundsview working around. trying to find some space. Mariah steps in with the help D. Tosses up a prayer. Lily with the rebound, grabs it. Lily works her way up the court. One of those patent Lily spin moves. Works it out to Jaden. Finds Lily underneath for the give and go. Off the front of the rim. Can't quite put her in. They are doing a fantastic job of finding that open person on the cut. Reminds me to find someone backdoor. Not quite enough. Jaden grabs it. Jaden tosses it over to Lily. A little too much foot movement from Lily there on the spin. They called a travel on her. Jaden works her way in there, distracts her enough to completely miss the shot. And now Mariah commits the foul on the bottom side there. A little too aggressive for number 23 on the Mounds View team. Subs coming in. Jaden goes out. Ruby coming in for the Wildcats. Mounds View on the inbound. Throws up a prayer, nothing. Off of the Wildcats, Mounds View will get another crack at it. Mounds View looks like they run that patented horseplay again. Mariah crosses the line. As she swallows up the ball on the inbound, but it won't count. Mounds View one more time from underneath. Mounds View gets the ball in. Mounds View still maintaining possession. Lily gets a piece of it, holds on to it, and causes the jump ball. Charlotte on the inbound to Mariah. We'll see if we can get things moving a little more. Ooh. Mariah gets the Wildcat right called on her. We get a double screen coming in from the backside. Mariah shifts it around to Ella. Ella swings it back down to Charlotte. Charlotte goes down deep in the corner. Charlotte over to Mariah underneath. Out on Mariah. Wildcats turn over the ball. 8:30 left in the second half. Wildcats lead 13-2. Mariah with some good defense. Turns it over. Ruby snatches that ball up right in the lane. Ruby kicks it out to Charlotte. Ref calls a travel. I believe that Charlotte did a step and then tossed that ball, put a little spin on it, worked it down in the lane, but the ref didn't agree with that one. Mounds View zoom into the basket. Dribbles it right out of bounds. Ruby watches it go out, and Wildcats get possession. We got a big change here. Jaden and Peyton, Kara, and Alexa all in for the Wildcats. Ruby will stay in. Peyton on the inbound to Kara. Peyton tosses it in. Kara over to Peyton. Cannot control it. Gets it kicked out. Ruby maintains possession. Ruby over to Jaden on the backside. Jaden tosses it up. Ruby gets the rebound on the other side. Kicks it out again. Mounds View with the loose ball grab. Alexa with some good D on the top side. The Wildcats swarm that ball on the ground, cause a jump ball. Mounds View with a throw in on the underside. Peyton covering the lane. They toss it in right to Alexa. Alexa, she's got some speed. She's ready to go coast to coast. She goes in. Cannot quite get the ball off. Mounds View with a little block there on Alexa. Jaden with some defense up top. Works it across. To the back door. Pullman girls do a little switcheroo. Mounds View works around. They can't put it in. A little hot off the glass there. Kara with the rebound. Kara brings it in. Peyton on the backside. Jump stop off the glass a little too hard. Jaden on the underside. No, not Jaden. Kara on the underside rips that ball around and can't quite get it. Jump ball. Wildcats possession underneath. Got a sub for the Mounds View team here. 5:45 left in the first half. 13-2 Wildcats. Mounds View with a few too many people on the court. Trying to get a little advantage here with the last couple minutes left in the game. Kara on the inbound. Finds Ruby underneath. Ruby tosses it up. Can't quite get her to go. Ball gets kicked around a little more. Kara wrestles for it. Does not want to let go of that ball. Turns it over off the jump ball. Mounds View ball going the other way. Mounds View inbounds. 5:05 left in the game. 13-2 Wildcats lead. Double screen on Jaden. Lexa covers down on it and grabs it. Mounds View down in the corner, works her way up. Jaden tips it. Oh, just barely steps out of bounds. Mounds View turns it over. Peyton on the inbound to her sister Jaden. I got a heavy eye roll there. We're going to have to deal with that one later. That's like technical foul material there. Peyton is on her way out with Jaden too. Charlotte to inbound. Charlotte inbounds to Mariah. Mariah bringing it up the court. Mariah picks up the ball, gets swarmed by number 1. Looking for someone to pass to. Gets it over to Lily. Lily works her way in the center, gets it turned over. Mounds View picks up the ball. Mounds View maintains control on the top of the key, working around the top. Hits a heavy screen. Alexa on the backside. Number 1 launches it. No good. Alexa with the rebound for the Wildcats. Alexa sees a gap, and it gets shut quickly by the Mounds View team. Alexa grabs it, whips it, no good. Looks like it's going to be off of Mounds View. Sticks with the Wildcats. Wildcats will inbound on the side over here. Charlotte with the inbound. Got a little confusion again. The Mounds View team will have too many girls out. All right, they're on it now. Charlotte on the inbound for the Wildcats. Finds Mariah in the middle. Mariah works her way to the middle. Kicks it out to Ella. Ella takes a couple extra free steps that the refs don't notice. Ella over to Lily. Back to Ella. Little too hot for Ella. Can't handle it. Tosses her out of bounds off the hands of Ella. Mounds View on the inbound. 3:10 left. 13-2. Wildcats still lead. Mounds View works it around to the backside. Lily swarms her from the backside. That should have definitely been a foul, but they give her the jump ball. Lily gets called off, but she says, no, I'll take the ball up. Thank you very much. Screen right. Lily works her way in. Kicks it out over to Alexa. Alexa takes a few extra steps, and the refs catch her this time. Wildcats turn the ball over. 2:13 left in the game. Wildcats still lead 13-2. 2 minutes left in the game. Mounds View picks up the ball. Whips it over to number 32. 32 maintains possession. Rolls around on the ground for a while, and they call another jump ball. Mounds View team calls that infamous horseplay again, which has done almost nothing productivity-wise. They got one on the backside again. They keep finding that person. They just cannot finish. And there they go. Horse finally pays off for them, and they put the basket in. 1:36 left in the game, 13-4, Wildcats lead. A little too hot from Lexington Charlotte. Off the hands of Charlotte, not out of bounds. Wildcats turn on the ball. Bounds are inbounds. 1:23 left. They worked their way up slow. I feel like they should have a little more rush in their step if they're down by this many, but they keep working her slow around. All the way up and through. Dances around for a while. No travel called. Mountain View puts it in. 13-6, Wildcats lead. Ella comes up. Charlotte on the inbound. Ella brings it up. 1 minute left. Ella gets a little opening, works it around. Finds Lex down low. On the outside, Lex works in for a little layup. Can't kiss it off the glass. Mounds View with the rebound. 42 seconds left in the game. 13-6 Wildcats. Mounds View brings it up. Fast break on the outside. Can't control it, and she dribbles it right out of bounds and dribbles it right out of the hopes of winning the game. Charlotte inbounds to Lily. Lily to bring it up. 33 seconds remaining for the Wildcats. Lily stands on the wrong side of the line, needs to get across there. Does the spin move, continues to move. Lily gets called for the foul. We'll see if it's shooting or not. Wildcats will get the inbound on the other side of the hoop here. It's not a shooting foul. Green ball on the inbound. Lily to toss the ball in. Charlotte gets in position. Lily initiates the play over to Alexa. Alexa off the glass and in. 14 seconds left. Wildcats lead 15-6. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the game. The Wildcats lead and win with the final score of 15-6. They will play one more here very shortly.